Hey guys, Face Blast here from Reddit Templars. I'm doing a clan spotlight on Apex Predators. They are a fellow Reddit Alliance clan. They just had a couple of wars that they wanted a few attacks recorded. So we're going to go ahead and do a spotlight and show you some of their attacks. First, let's go ahead and let's look at their clan. For anybody interested, they're Apex Predators. There's the clan tag below and the details on how you can join if you're interested in trying to check them out. They have at least one 11 and a few 10s, I believe, and the rest they run are 9s. So we're going to go ahead and look in their war log. We're going to look at the last war that they had against Republica. And when we get in there, there's a couple attacks I want to show you. And the first one I want to go to is this attack right here. It's an attack by Colby on their number 4. And what you're going to see is Colby has some pretty beefy heroes. He's got 25 heroes, and he's going to make use of them. He's going to go ahead and do a queen walk down here. Drops a couple wizards in there to get that funnel going. And he's got his queen starting. He's going to walk her to her left and just get her around there. So right now she's just working on some trash buildings. She's going to take out a few point defenses. After this cannon, she's going to start stepping up, and the wizard set the funnel, so she's good to go. She's going the right way. He's got to pop his ability because he had about 3 point defenses sitting there on her, and at this point he's going to go ahead and drop his quakes to get the rest of his kill squad into the base. And so they're moving in. He's got a shattered entry here. He's going to drop a few wizards over on the left of it so that they're going to set one side of the funnel while the queen's setting the other. And he's going to get his king going down. He's going to do a delayed drop on that second golem, which is kind of nice because it lets you have one golem going in at full health. So at this point, his queen walk's done. He's got the CC pulled out. He brought a rage for the CC. And that's going to go down pretty quick. The drag and 2 loons are not really much for the queen when she's under rage. And he's just going to start sprinkling in his hogs. What I like about this is he drops them on those defenses when they're distracted. So very, very smart surgical approach to the hog drops. And they're coming in. I had some Teslas pop, but at this point the Expo is focused on the golem, and the golem's actually getting the benefit of his healer that's left, if she can ever get back over there with that sweeper pushing her back. But at this point, one giant bomb just went off, took out a few of his hogs with the combination of wizard tower, but not really that big of a harm. Plenty of hogs left. He's still got his king up, still has his king ability actually. And at this point it's GG, so I'm going to go ahead and hit fast forward. He's only got a couple of defenses left. He's got his golem still up, and at this point he's just in cleanup mode. So nice attack, good job walking that queen around and meeting her up with that kill squad. Good attack, good use of his high heroes. I'm going to show you again another attack by Colby, and in case you weren't watching on the last one, he's going to do a queen walk again. And when you got a 25 level queen, that's what you do. But he does something a little different on this one. He drops a couple minions. You see him down there in the bottom dropping in. And what he's doing is he's setting a funnel for his suicide dragons. You're going to see he brought 2 dragons, and those are going to take out the queen. But he's also dropped a minion up there to get that barracks out of the way so that his queen walk goes the right way. And you know, she's pretty beefy. She had 3 point defenses on her, but those healers were able to keep her alive just because she's able to get them down quick enough before she goes down too much in health. But if you watch on the bottom here, while that queen walk's going on, there's something interesting that he does. At this point his dragons are going. The queen kind of hops the wall and pulls one dragon in. The other one, as soon as he finishes this gold storage, is going to go in. And she's about ready to go down. Now if you watch right here, he's got the archer tower and the wizard tower focused on the dragon. So for 1 loon, he drops in and he's got, boom, he's got the archer tower down. right now. It's gonna go. The balloon's gonna go over, help the dragon finish off the wizard tower, and then it's just smooth sailing from there. Gonna take out a mortar, and unfortunately, it was in range of that expo there, but it got out and survived. And there it goes. It's taking down a cannon. So for that one loon, he got what, 4 defense worth out of it. Pretty good investment. Of course, while all that was going on, he did his quad quake and brought in his the other part of his kill squad at the Tesla farm, and he brought, I think, 11 hogs at this point. So he's just going to sprinkle a few in on each defense. He doesn't care about giant bombs. They're just there to take out kind of some of the perimeter defenses just for time purposes, I think. Because at this point, this raid's over. He's got a heal spell. He drops it on the hogs in the expo. Probably didn't need to. Could have swagged it if he wanted to. With his queen up and the healers going. But he heals him back up, and at this point he's in cleanup mode. So we'll go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this. But nice raid. I liked the use of that one loon. It was definitely efficient getting that. And it's nice seeing that with just 11 hogs, he went in and was able to take that thing out. So nice attack there. And I want to show you one more from this war. I went through and watched them all, and I picked out a couple. There's a lot of good 3 stars in here. This one kind of stuck out to me. One thing I liked about this is the heroes are just 15-13, and he's going up against, you know, a decently upgraded Town Hall 9 here. So he goes in with a stoned approach and just kind of setting his funnel. Really patient on his heroes, which is good, letting that nice wide funnel get set. Drops those quakes to break open up the whole core and get some of his golems to go. One just kind of gets stuck pounding on that wall there. It's going to redirect in. And he brings in a couple of those Valks, and I gotta tell you, I'm starting to become a big fan of those things. So them under rage and under heal really help tear things down. So with just a couple Valks, he didn't bring a bunch, just I think 3 or 4. Just enough to kind of help give him a little more penetration with his kill squad. And there he goes, he's got the inside of the base gutted. He just sprinkles in a few hogs on each defense. That Expo is focused up there on his golem, so he's got not much to worry about. He heals them up down there. They're going to trigger that double set one at a time. Just too many defenses there for the hogs to hit him both. And at this point, he drops that last heal. Probably could have swagged that one too. All that he's got left is that one cannon, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward. He saved plenty of cleanup troops. He's got a wizard, a barb, a goblin, and a archer, so he's got a nice variety to pick from. But he just drops those in, cleans up, and there we go. Lots of hogs going around, and that base is done. So nice attack. Very nice attack, Slayer. Nice to see with those kind of low heroes, and brought the 4 Valks that aren't even max, and they got some good value out of that. They helped get that core cleaned out. So those are the ones that I want to show you from this war. Now they had the war before that they wanted me to take a look at, and there was a couple attacks in that war that I wanted to show. And for the members of Apex Predators, please don't be offended if I didn't include any of your attacks. There was a lot of good ones. I just didn't have enough time to get all of them in. But I do want to show a couple of them. And I went through to try and figure out which ones of these were fresh hits, which ones were cleanup hits. And this one here, let's see. Let me just go ahead and double check this here. I want to show you that attack on 6, Fredsko on 6, which was a fresh hit. Sorry, I wrote my notes were wrong. It said it was attack on 5. So this was a fresh hit. I thought it was a nice hit. He's going to go ahead and do a queen walk. And if you weren't paying attention from the last couple of attacks, different attacker, but the same strategy is going to apply. He's going to go ahead and walk his queen and have her meet up with his kill squad. And you can see he's already doing the quad quake just to open up that whole core of the base while his queen gets to work here. So she's going to go ahead and keep working. He got that funnel set with a couple of wizards, which didn't really have much to get through. And she's off and walking. So in a minute here, as his queen starts going around, he's going to go ahead and drop in. He's got a shattered approach that he's going to go ahead and drop for the main part of his kill squad. So at this point, his queen kind of gets stuck, starts beating on a wall, so he goes in and starts the next part of his raid. Drops his golems, a couple of wizards just to cut the funnel. His king's going down now, and his queen is actually going to pop up and get within range of the queen here in a second. And which is kind of good because his kill squad kind of goes to the right, but his queen, he goes ahead and pops her ability because he had the Tesla on her. Pops that, gets that enemy queen down, gets the Tesla down. She's healed back up, and at this point she's got that whole inside of the base open up. The Expo's on her, but it's not doing much with those healers. So at this point, he's got it down. He's going to go ahead and start his hogs coming in. One thing you notice with the Hound and the CC, there's not much in his kill squad that's going to hit that. So mainly it's just his king walking around with a golem. There's that one wizard that's falling around, but it's nice because that Hound's not going to pop, and it's basically negated. So he's got his hogs going through. There's not much in the way of double giant bomb sets left. They ran into one over kind of on the east side, but it didn't really matter because he was surgically them in. And sorry, the screen went dark a little bit there, but he's got his last heal he drops there. There's the last spot where a double set could be, but they've already both popped. So he's smooth sailing at this point. His queen's up, his king's up. They're both full health. He's got a couple of hogs left. He's got his cleanup troops that he already dropped working around, and at this point this base is wrecked. So nice attack, Fresco. Good use of the queen walk, good use of getting your heroes in there. So I like it. And the last one I want to show you is a cleanup attack. And the reason why I want to show you this is I think it's a good example of what everybody should be trying to do on cleanup. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here real quick just so we can talk about it a little bit. But this base looked like it was hit a couple of times, and so he knew where the double giant bomb sets were, and he knew what was in the CC. I'm guessing. Once you see the attack, you'll understand what I mean. But you're going to see at the beginning of this attack, he's going to drop hogs on the northwest Archer Tower and Wiz Tower. And there's a double set in there that he's going to trigger. So with, I think 6 hogs, he's able to get 2 defenses down, trigger a double giant set, and get a hound or the dragon and 2 loons out. So I'm going to go ahead and start it, and we can watch. But he drops the giant to tank, and he's got 3 hogs followed up behind it. There goes the Arch Tower, there goes the Wiz Tower. The double set, CC troops are out. And for that little bit of an investment, 6 hogs and a giant, he's able to get the double giant bomb set out of the way and get the CC out of the way. So incredible value out of those hogs, and something that you should always be trying to do in a cleanup attack is get some of those key defenses or the key things out of the way with as few troops as possible. So I thought it was pretty good. At this point, taking advantage of some lack in air defense, he's going to help set his funnel with that minion. He's got his golems coming in. He has his wizards down, setting the funnel. Breaks open that wall, and pretty soon there goes his king, and his queen's going to follow up here in a minute. So nice job letting his golems get out a little bit in front of his king. Make sure that they're taking the fire. That unfortunately that Tesla does lock on, but that's okay. At this point, he's sending in his hogs. He's going in a counterclockwise fashion, surgical, and he gives him a heel there, and knows that because of his angle, he's going to single trip that set, and he doesn't have anything to worry about. So now at this point, there's no bombs left, and he's just going to go ahead and sprinkle in his hogs, and they're going to go around and just take everything out. Drops a heel there to get all those hogs healed back up. At this point, there's an Expo and a mortar left, and if you notice, he didn't even get the queen. She's been firing on his hogs, but because he had heals and because he was able to take out the double dry bomb sets, he didn't really have anything to worry about. So we've got a swag heal there left. I'm going to go ahead and put us on fast forward. But nice attack. It was interesting not getting the queen, but it didn't matter because, like I said, he had planned the attack well enough that he knew that his hogs weren't going to get taken out, and he could keep them under heal the whole time. So that was the last one I want to show you. Again, this is Apex Predators. I'll show you their information again. Go ahead and check them out if you want. There's their website to join, their clan tag, and there's a description of what their feeder is too. So thanks for having me, Apex Predators. Good couple of wars, nice attacks, and we'll see you later.